and so much more groovy stuff. I've been kicking it around. Old GP for centuries in these hills and hollers around here. We have been on so many adventures here and there, and I thought I would bring you along. I like crafty stuff and digging in the dirt. Schwabser, how could a girl go wrong? They call me the classy classifier around these parts, especially down around the creeks. So come on in and bring your grin, and let's check out all those rocks, fossils and gems with gold seed, and diamonds are the tops. Let's go play in the dirt and bush and mud and say Schwabser. Now that's some fun. Just come on in and sit a spell and talk. Treasures in my nest, because I'm Mama Bird, a prospecting gal, and I think you all are the best.
Hey, everybody.
Howdy! I made it back home, Mama Bird.
He did. He was frozen.
Oh, man. So before we get started, I got to tell you, I left the house at, 30 this morning, and it was warm. It was 46 degrees. It wasn't.
Something like that, yeah.
And by the time that I got the drive over with, and the temperature kept falling, when I got down there in the foothills where I was at, it was 23 degrees. And because it was 46 and supposed to go up in the 60s, only thing I had with me was my hoodie. That was it. T-shirt and a hoodie. So, but you know what? I made it happen.
You did.
I got cold. I was breaking ice with the shovel just across the creek. And I mean, with the mill excavator. Carl, that mill excavator, it's dual purpose. It breaks ice really well, too.
Nice.
But you guys will get to see all that on the premiere. It'll probably be tomorrow. Either tomorrow or Friday. Haven't decided yet, because it's the Groundhog Day premiere. Because Groundhog Day is Monday.
Monday.
Next Monday. We may wait and show the premiere then.
We should probably do that. Since you're getting the material for it.
Yeah.
We need to say hi to these folks.
We got some wonderful guest hosts tonight. Curly Bill's already showed up. CareLess got a hold of us, said she's going to be a little bit behind, but Curly Bill's down in the basement.
We got Curly Bill and CareLess. It's going to be awesome.
And we got 22 amazing people in there.
Heck yeah.
I'd seen Karen Forrester and Food from Afar, the Broke Down Panner, April Davis, Ben Cody.
We got Fran and Dan, Miller,
Dorothy Richardson,
Cuevas,
Joseph Knowlton, Hearts of Gold Prospecting.
Mega Dog.
That's David and Karen Gay.
Dina Littlehill, Jeffrey Button. We got all the cool kids hanging out.
This is where the cool kids hang out.
We have 2 of the 3 Karen trifecta.
We got Dina Littlehill. Did you say Rustic Redhead?
Yep, Rustic's in there. I missed Joseph.
That's right, Joseph. Or Carl, smash it till it hurts, brother.
So, hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. I got home a little bit late, and
I'm still focused on the.
I'm not sure he's thawed out yet.
It actually, when I got back home,
Georgian.
It was hot. It was nice here. And I guess I got a hold of Hopper earlier on my drive back, and he said it was warming up nice down there. So, I guess I went too early, but I knew we had this live, so I knew I had to get down there, get the buckets, dig it all out, bring it back, get it ready. we're getting the Groundhog Day bags ready, aren't we, Mama Bird?
That's right. It's gonna be fun.
This is going to be fun. You know what? It's a lot of work. I'm going to tell you guys that are getting ready to do this. It's a lot of work. This challenge is, because it's not bad if you're only going to do 1 or 2 bags and send it out, but we got a lot of them we're going to send out. And each one, we got to process material, count the pieces of flecks of gold that we see, or if it's a weighable amount, weigh it, write it down on a separate piece of paper, number each bag with corresponding weight and criteria on it.
This sounds like a lot.
But it's fun. It's fun. I mean,
He's
I
having fun with it.
engulfed my entire day with it, and all my tomorrow will probably be engulfed in it, sluicing and cleaning stuff out. It's going to be a good time. But I know I brought back enough material for at least 10, maybe 15, maybe 20 bags or more. It just depends on if the material stays this good. If it stays this good, I may go get some different material in a different place, because this is good material.
Right?
It's
Hey,
real good
Neanderthal.
material.
I thought I said hi to PA earlier.
So we got mail call.
We got mail call.
You know, we had a special guest in the basement, Curly Bill. CareLess Whispers is coming pretty soon. You guys wouldn't believe what the mail call is. We got a mail call with Kinky in it. We got a mail call from Creed. It's right here, Mama Bird. Want me to turn that camera on? You're presenting it to that camera.
Sorry.
She was doing the Vanna White thing with the camera, and the camera wasn't on. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. There you go. By all means, Mama Bird.
All right. So, first thing we got, an awesome
9 fingers mining.
9-finger mining.
Them are awesome.
Diablo. You see that? Looks a little dark. That's Diablo, it says. Very cool sticker. Thank you. It took me a long time to figure out, when people were saying Creed, that was 9-finger mining.
Dorothy said, "Oh, Kinky."
Cute little pan.
So Mama Bird, after getting that Miller table, she decided that she wanted to try
Tiny pan.
whatever the harder stuff was, because she's tried some pretty good hard stuff on there, and she's doing really good with it.
Oh, yeah.
So she's got 2 bottles of Kinky, a half-gram bottle and a full-gram bottle.
And it says, good luck.
Yeah, it says good luck right on it.
Should I be worried?
I'd be worried. You're not doing that tonight, are you?
Oh, no.
I started saying these people want to be able to go to bed.
Right?
That's a weekend thing.
Good luck.
What are you running tonight, Mama Bird? Flower Gold Wizard?
Flower Gold Wizard through our new toy.
You got a new toy?
Got a new toy.
Well, before we show off your new toy, you done showed off your kinkiness. Let's bring up Curly Bill.
Curly Bill, you ready?
Everybody say, Curly Bill, come on down.
Wouldn't I have to come up if I'm in the basement?
That's true. How are you?
How's it going?
Oh, it goes.
It goes.
So awesome to have you up here.
So,
It's a pleasure to be here.
what do you think about that mail service we have here in the U.S., Sir Curly Bill?
This is a family channel.
Right?
You can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all.
Yeah. Although I have pretty much got the kinks worked out on my end, and I think my mail lady misunderstood me, because the last time I had to go to the post office, I told her I had another package coming, and the package you sent me ended up not being mine.
Oh.
But I said I got another box coming about that size. Well, she thought I meant that I had a box set out by my mailbox. So if I had a package, she could just open the box and put it in. And I said, no. I said, I'm expecting to receive a package. And then I got a package from Rose Knows Treasure right around Christmas time, and she happened to be in the post office when I picked that up. And she said, when are you going to put that box on your mailbox so I can put packages in there? And I said, I'm not. I says, I've got a box. I've got a package coming, probably bigger than this one coming. And I said, I don't know. I don't know what's all in the package. And she says, well, do you know what it is? And I said, yeah, I know what it is, but I ain't telling you.
You know,
But I said, it will be bigger than my mailbox. This much I know. I said, how big it is, I have no idea, but it's going to be bigger than the mailbox. She said, well, I wish you'd put that box up. I said, lady, the only box I own anymore, I've sold all my toolboxes. I said, it's the last toolbox I have left that I could just pick up, throw them back in my pickup, and it only holds half my tools. And I said, I've got all my battery operated drivers and drills and all that fun stuff in it. And I said, well, I'm not going to set it out there next to the road. I'd have to chain it to the post. And
right?
And I said, the way thievery is around here, somebody'd take the box, the chain, the
Oh yeah, for
post,
sure.
and the mailbox and everything.
Guarantee they would. Guaranteed. Yeah, them packages was mailed out on December the 18th, and he got it yesterday.
That's crazy.
And GS Prospecting the same day got, because we sent all the Christmas stuff out the same time. The same day got mailed out, and he didn't get his until yesterday. One in Oregon.
So they were held up somewhere together.
Yeah, well, they were held up in Kansas City. The tracking showed that they made it to Kansas City and then went into limbo.
Yeah, I called them about that, and they said, well, it's in transit. And I said, yeah, like in transit in what state? I mean, you've been saying it's been in transit for 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
I said, this package ain't making ground. I said, maybe you ought to put some fertilizer on it. Maybe it'll grow legs. I said, it ain't going nowhere. And then I was actually, it was the day I had my MRI. And I was actually about just before I went into the MRI, it came up on my phone, package delivered.
Hey, PA, welcome, pal. I just seen him come in. Mary's in here. I didn't see her.
Patriot.
Hope your Wednesday is going awesome. So CareLess is going to be a little bit late, so we're going to hang out with Curly Bill.
Well, yeah. And Mama Bird has got a, hold that up here. Let me hold that up here for him. She's got a brand new toy to try out. And it came with all of this stuff that's in it. It's called the Gold Cleaner 48. It's made by Prospector Tripp. Prospector Tripp's got a great channel out there. And he has these for sale on eBay. It's got a resistance table here that it sets on. Everything. It comes with the pump, the plug-in, just like you see, the brushes, the blades. Mama Bird, we've never even tried it. Don't know what it's all about. Oh, and it comes with a snuffer bottle, because apparently you have to have a snuffer bottle to retrieve the gold off here.
Did you show him the cute little magnet?
I didn't. I almost forgot the cute little magnet. Look at this little guy. Cute little magnet.
Cool.
Pop it up. Yeah.
And then it's got 2 gold swipers.
Gold swipers. Swiper no swiping now?
That's right.
Swiper no swiping?
Paddles, swipers. I don't know what they're called.
That kit you sent me had a magnet in it, and I've been playing with it all around the house.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good deal.
That's a pretty good kit. I
Did you show them that?
like that. that sluice
Yeah,
spot?
I did too.
I said, did you?
Well, thank you graciously.
Well, you're the one that won it, man. That was pretty awesome. I hate that it took so long to get to you.
Well, that's all right. It wasn't your fault.
Well, it took so long, guys, and me and Mama Bird felt so bad. We ordered another kit and had it sent to him through drop ship from Amazon, and he got it in like 3 days. I think you got it on the same day as you got that one, didn't you? The box.
Yeah.
You did, Mega Dog. It was on GS.
Then on my way home, I didn't make it. Our post office here closes at 3.
Oh, wow.
And so I didn't make it to the post office. And I thought, well, that's no problem. I'll come back tomorrow. I got up to the mailbox, and here's both kits laying right up against the post on the post for the mailbox.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Said right where I told her not to leave it.
Hello, Jean Cloth.
That's why she did it, because she told her not to.
So, do you want to show them how to set that wizard thing up, that gold cleaner, gold getter?
He keeps calling it the gold getter, but it's actually called the gold cleaner 48. So, yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, actually. So
I like gold glitter better.
I'm going to set, right? Set that over to the side.
I want one of them things that works like a dredge. Just turn it loose on the ground and let it dig.
There you go.
There you go. So I'm going to set these out. So from what we gathered from the instructions, there was the video.
28 amazing people in here. Here, let me shut your camera. He's Vanna Whiting it again. And I didn't switch the camera over.
So I don't know if they can see that.
I can see it pretty good.
And then up close in there. See the little steppy thing?
Cool.
All right, so this goes on to the end, and it can graduate depending on how you want the material.
It says to start high and move it down.
So we're going to start at the highest, which is 12. Wait, make sure I'm seeing that right. Yep, 12 millimeter. Okay, and the instructions said 10 ounces of water, so we've got that measured out already.
10 ounces of
I'm going to
water.
set the magnet over here by my Kinky from Creed. That is pretty cool.
10 ounces is good. 15 ounces is better.
Right? It also came with this cute little brush. So it's looking like you put your material here, you push it up. So it's got the two different sizes of the, we're going to call them paddles, whatever they are. So the bigger one can go up here, but it doesn't fit here. So this one, so you can brush it down. And this is where your final material ends up. Like we said, we've never used this before, have no clue.
Well, let's see if 10 ounces of water runs out on the floor. See if it's another Monday. Water before I plug it in.
Good plan, GP. 10 ounces it is.
Looks like 10 ounces brings you right to the top layer.
Right, exactly to that. Okay,
You can leave that plugged in too.
maybe. All right, it is plugged in. I want it to.
Looks like it's working
It
pretty
looks
good.
like it's working pretty darn good. Hey, Bill Snodgrass, Rocky Mountain Prospector Brad.
So I'm going to move your Kinky out of the way. And show them what you're going to run through it. I'm just going to walk.
So
I'm not
this is
going to do anything.
I mean, it seems pretty darn easy. I see some air bubbles in there, so I'm going to use the brush to get them out.
Just gonna run some Fire Go Wizard original dirt through there.
Oh, there's another one.
Tiny sluice.
Tiny slives.
Was that, moth?
Is he trying to get me back for the... Nope, it's a weed. It's a flower gold wizard weed.
A little sluice.
Yeah.
That's panning stuff there. Good panzations.
Awesome sauce.
But that stuff you ought to be able to run down there.
Yep.
I would think. I'm gonna get it wet.
Sure. I want you to get it wet. Right, Megadog? Ain't that right, Curly Bill? What Megadog said?
What did Mega Dog say?
Now I can kick back here in my chair, look at these 28 amazing people.
All right. So, Curly Bill, it is so awesome to have you up on panel, hanging out, chilling.
Yeah, thank you.
So, for everybody that doesn't know where you're at, tell them what state you're in.
I'm in Oregon, Eastern Oregon.
Okay, I'm not sure I'm doing this right.
Joseph Nosa said, get it wet.
So,
I'm on the side of Oregon that the capital forgot.
yeah. So, I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not, but there is an incline. Oh, my shoe
Probably
is
can't
stuck.
see it through that green bowl.
Sorry.
There you go.
Sorry.
And there's a lot of land on the west side that the capital forgot too.
So, I'm not going to lie, I did not watch the video on this. I am totally flying by the seat of my pants.
Good thing you wore pants.
Right? Hey, CareLess has spoken.
You keep it up, push to the top.
She said pants, yeah.
If you want the material where the water comes out.
Push it up.
You see any gold in it?
Yeah, I see gold.
Is it not taking the material off? Then lower the step down.
Oh,
I see what you're saying.
All right, so it's not really moving anything. So we're going to go to the next step, which is 9. All right, let's see.
All right, said you was in a land of the lost, Curly. Karen says she sees you kept your t-shirt on. I think Karen was looking forward to the no shirt and the suspenders.
Yeah, well, it's a little cold for that monkey business.
So I've only heard bits and pieces of different stuff. I remember there was a crazy apple tree incident. You've been a logger. What else has been going on?
Now I'm a professional guinea pig for the health industry.
Oh yeah? Should we worry? Are you going to grow a horn?
No, it's not that kind of experimentation, but they have severe back and hip pain to where I can't even work. And they're taking their own sweet time about treating it.
This is loaded with gold. I'm not sure you can see that, or that they can see
Is
that.
the material moving now?
Not really. I'm going to move it again.
apple tree incident was more on purpose than it was accident.
Oh yeah?
Now is it moving? That's the key. Keep moving it down till the material moves.
Yeah, it's a little bit. How do you keep your gold up there? Not
It was
sure.
one of them cases where
Is your
the
gold
guy
leaving?
bought a chainsaw and had never ran one. And he cut down half his apple tree and it was rotten. And I got there, and then that's as far as he got. So I said, well, we'll give you the wood if you come get this tree. And so I said, well, is it a live tree, dead tree, rotten tree? What kind of tree? Well, you just have to come look at it.
Well, I think the key
So,
is to see the gold is to suck it up.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
so
This is
I
on-
threw my chainsaw
I watched
in the
video.
saw,
It's on the right
in the
side.
pickup. And when I got there, it was actually rotten. It was about ready to fall into the house.
I have been in contact. You put it all the way up with Prospector Tripp. It goes on the same side as the stairs.
All right. Sorry, Curly Bill. We interrupted you.
We interrupted
We're trying
you,
to figure
buddy.
out what in
Sorry.
the world we're doing.
It's working great.
So the snuffer bottle.
Yeah, you suck the gold
All
up.
right. Can they?
I don't know. if
This
they can
thing
see
is
the
loaded with gold.
Yeah, it's loaded with gold. It's working good. I think he was looking for your hole.
I was. Now that you say that. So I'm gonna suck this up so I don't have to keep moving it around.
Yeah, that's the key. You got her. You got her
That's
now,
not the new
girl.
snuffer bottle. That's just one that I already had. No big deal. All right.
All right, so I'm going to readjust this camera.
Okay.
And it's going to look crazy for just a minute
Okay.
while I do this. That way, they can see all that shiny in there.
Good plan.
I mean, I barely got home in time to even get.
You made yummy dinner and all that. Good. Long day. What was that? All right, let's just.
There we go.
Elma, welcome. I hope you're doing awesome. Haven't seen you for a while. Glad to see you in here.
And you may have to put it on the bottom, all the way down.
CareLess is coming.
Because this is coming.
I did have it all the way on the bottom.
Hey,
Not
Carmudge.
That's a good piece of gold right there. Yeah, buddy. So do you mushroom hunt, Curly Bill?
Not so much anymore because I became allergic to them.
Oh, yeah, that happens to people for sure. I'd be so mad if that happened.
And well, yeah. And to gather mushrooms now that you're only allowed so many pounds for your own consumption, and any more, and I forget how many pounds it is, but any more than that, and then you have to buy a permit from the state of Oregon to go pick
Wow,
mushrooms.
no kidding.
Let's bring it closer to the camera.
That was one of those places that I always thought that I would want to go mushroom hunting. It looks so lush and everything.
Because I still can't see it.
We're going to try to get you closer so that maybe you guys can see the gold.
Well, and then on the west side, they have more variety of mushrooms than what we have over here.
All right, can they see it now?
Yes.
All right, see that little pile of gold right there? I sucked up twice that. And I'm going to go ahead and choke it up. So it looks like I would have to clean out before I get through all of this material. We'll see. Because of that. That's your only space right there.
Yep. So you're right. Unless you use another snuffer bottle. And suck that.
Oh, that's a good idea. GP said use a different snuffer bottle and suck it up so you don't have to clean out and stop the whole process. Good idea, man.
And
Hey,
then
Rivendell.
I'll pan all this out and see how much it missed. I think so. He told me that you had to do it multiple times to make sure to catch it all.
I can see where the Miller table would be multiple too, though.
Oh
So
yeah.
It's not like it's
Oh yeah. It's not a one and done, but neither is panning.
right. I think it's fun to have the different things to, you know, like we ran it down the sluice, then we did the Miller, then you pan it, then you can run it back through your cleanup layer, whatever you want. It's fun to have the options. I think we should check that out all together and see what it does.
She's gonna goof around and get rich for that little gizmo.
I hope so.
Yeah, that's worth it.
I think I got the good out of it.
It's like anything else. It just you got to play with it.
Yep. So is it as strict for prospecting there, Curly Bill, as it is for the mushrooms?
No, it's actually, I don't know what it used to be, but it actually, I don't think it's bad because you don't have to file a claim to go gold panning here. You just got to make sure you're not on somebody else's claim.
Right.
This sounds fun.
And
Yeah, if
you really don't need to file a claim until you have gotten enough, until you pulled enough gold out of the ground and then showed the state that hey, this, you know, this is something substantial, and I kind of want to lay claim to it because I don't want anybody else coming here. And I don't know how much that is. I've downloaded it twice, and later this year I'm hoping to make a trip up into Eastern Washington. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but Washington and Oregon are together. When you go in to file the claim, the office is actually in Washington.
Really?
So the same rules to apply in Eastern Washington are the same that apply here. And it'll tell you how much gold you got to pull out before you can file a claim. The only thing I have against it is
in the basement.
you can have an unpatented claim here.
Are you ready, CareLess?
But you can't get a patented claim.
Really?
CareLess!
CareLess!
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you for me.
Hang on, we got to switch cameras so you can see our face. We was killing time until you got here.
Uh-oh.
Mama Bird's still
But
killing
yeah,
Come with
time.
a new toy, CareLess.
Bill, you got clothes on.
Yeah.
You required it.
Karen was the first.
That's not part of the rules.
What rules? And who set them?
You're supposed to have no shirt, suspenders, and your witch's hat on.
Side up.
I don't know what you hat. I don't mess around with witchcraft.
Hey, my life sunny side up. I got your wrench there.
Hi, everybody. I can see chat. I have my laptop up.
Sweet. So,
Awesome.
Karen, how you been? You guys getting ready to go on a trip?
Yeah, we're going to see Little Rookie.
Nice.
Yep. We're going to visit her for a couple days.
So what?
We were, go ahead.
I was just gonna say we've just been hanging out, chit chatting, and playing with this new toy.
Yeah, we were in the middle of a washer meltdown at our house. Our washer took another dump on us in the middle of the cycle, so we had to run to the laundromat.
Oh man.
That's the worst.
It's a pain.
But at
Pump
least you didn't
goes
have
up.
a laundromat.
Mom,
Yep.
I didn't see him.
How close is your washer to your source of heat for the house?
Not close. We don't have. I have electric baseboards. We're all electric in this house.
I definitely should have watched the video on how to run this thing.
Really?
I watched it and talked with Prospector Tripp.
That what he used?
That and the other one
And the brush?
Yeah.
So it came with the 2 different size paddles and the little brush. And definitely you get the girl that you find. And suck it up. Speaking of gold, where do we find it? There's Aaron. Welcome, welcome. There's APC.
Howdy, howdy.
Aaron's sitting next to me on the couch, posted up.
Hello, Aaron.
What's up?
What's up?
Price of living.
We got,
He's got his new outfit. I bought him on.
say again,
He's got his new outfit. I bought him on.
styling, Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at that hunk of chunk of piece of gold.
Hi, PA. Hi, ATC.
37 amazing people in here.
So GP went to the creek this morning and froze his rump off.
Well, I did.
I saw the short he made in the dark.
He got some really pretty footage of the water coming out of the rocks and freezing, you know. It looks awesome.
It was 46 degrees when I left the house. And by the time I drove all the way down there, hit the mountain and got down to the bottom of the foothills, it was 23. And this guy didn't take a coat with him. I did have my hoodie in the truck, so I was able to put my hoodie on, but I didn't have nothing. I mean, it was 46, you know. And they said
It was pouring today and then snowed in the middle of the day randomly. And now the sun's back out again.
But I got to work and warmed up somewhat and got it done, got busy, and then come back home. By the time I got back home, it was 63 degrees here. It's beautiful weather.
Yeah, we're going down to some heat. I think it's going to be what, 80 and 82 where we're going. Sunshine.
Where are you going?
Southern Florida.
That's going to be nice.
We got snow there.
That is the most humid place we've ever been.
Bud said it's 5 degrees there today.
Holy wow.
Well, it's been cold here. It's been cold all throughout. And today's our first real warm up, and it really warmed up. Yesterday it warmed up too, though. I got a lot of yard work done yesterday.
Yep.
I broke a sweat.
Well, when I got up at 3:30 and
Hey, Ben.
when I got up at 3:30 this morning, it was cold, and I thought I'm gonna build a fire, and I walked out on the back porch, and it was 5 degrees then.
Ooh.
So I was out in the dark. I was in the dark splitting wood with just the lights from the back porch at 5 degrees this morning. I thought, this is stupid.
Yuck. I don't like the cold like that. Of course, I don't like it super hot either.
I'll bring it back, Georgianne. Don't worry. Hopefully it'll be like 70 degrees here when I get back.
But normally, on a normal winter here, normally we'd be like 40 below.
Oh,
That's too cold.
Kermode
yeah.
said,
No, yeah.
snow's now like concrete. Uh-oh.
When you get down to 45 below, nothing wants to work.
Something happened.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh. Okay, it's still plugged in to the power source.
GP kicked the cord. Don't let him fool you, Mama.
CareLess.
I didn't kick the cord, but let me test this.
Hey, we don't argue with CareLess.
From there.
All right. What the heck?
What the heck, over?
Joseph's bedpanning.
Okay.
When
Well,
is Joseph bedpanning now? That is the question.
Yeah. What happened?
so further review of Prospecting's Tripp Gold Cleaner 48. If you got a tiny amount of gold to do, it works pretty good. If you try to do a tiny bag like this, not so much. She's about a quarter of the way through the bag and the pump locked up.
Bummer.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Prospector Tripp. Oh. All right. Let's do material run.
Just beat on it, GP.
1-800-ROTO-ROOTO.
Show them.
Just give it a few taps.
Put the camera up. I'll show them. And then
Yeah. It stopped working. I'll show it to you. I'll put the other camera up here.
so that little doomajiggy is plugged into the power source down there, and it quit working.
This is the doomajiggy you speak of. It's the motor.
Give it a few good taps. Blow into it.
Yeah, like the N64.
Yep.
Well,
I tapped the watt out of it.
oh,
That's all it took. CareLess fixed it.
Way to go, CareLess.
Good job,
It works
CareLess.
every time. Old school technology.
We don't need no stinking new stuff.
Come on.
So we were asking Curly Bill some questions, like what state he was. It stopped again. It stopped again. Mother nature. Hey, Fargo Wizards in the house.
Hey,
So we are checking this out.
we should have set the sluice up.
Fargo Wizard said that he's coming out with a Gold Cleaner 61 with a better pump.
Yeah,
I think you're having technical.
you had it here yesterday.
I will say,
I'm your first customer. Just go ahead and mark that on the box, please.
they've been watching this, and every single scoop I've gotten gold come back.
So I've got a better idea, Mama Bird.
What?
How about you just pan that?
Like old school?
Yeah, like
Hey, Michael, how I see it.
say that the pump is the issue here.
Okay. Joseph said it needs an automatic pump slide.
Right? So let's just do this.
Jason said panic.
Panic. Panic good. You got this, girl.
Nobody can see
I'm
it.
not ignoring you guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to help Mama Bird here.
All right.
Somebody is still
Mama
hissing.
Bird, we have one of them Gold Cleaner 48s to give away. And after watching this one work, it's kind of sorry. I'm one of them apologetic things.
It'll be. Oh, Barco Wizard is busting my top. Said panic, and then he said blindfolded. gonna do this. So anybody can have issues, especially with it being a new thing. So I'm not gonna count it out yet because I think it's fun to use so far.
It's one of those days. It's like a Monday all over again.
Right? And this Monday was the Mondayest Monday for a while, I'll tell you.
The mundanest Monday.
Mondayest.
All right. So
You know what?
here's all the tellings. I'm gonna dump them back in here, and you can just pan the whole bag.
All right.
Because I think you'll get a better result anyway.
So,
Not so much gold though.
so Flower Gold Wizard was in here seeing me on Struggle by Us the other day, and we've been going through that material. I missed so much of that.
Oh yeah, she did. So she went through the black poison bag, guys. I got to tell you this. And got done. I said, "You think you got it all?" She said, "Yeah, pretty good."
I was wrong.
So I took the pan and all the tellings, reran them all, and ended up getting 0.21 more grams out of there, out of the tellings.
Yeah, so I definitely missed it.
Yeah. She missed a lot of gold.
It happens.
Oh yeah.
So CareLess is getting ready to go on a trip. Curly Bill, what are you up to?
He's got specs on. I think he's reading.
Playing with my magnet.
Oh. Yeah, so Curly Bill got that new pan kit in, and got anything to pan through it, Curly Bill.
Well, I don't know what country this money's from, but it's a 2.5 lira.
No clue.
And a magnet attracts it.
Neat.
Oh wow.
That's cool.
I was CareLess. I was this year's old when I found out that some garnets are magnetic.
We never tried that, I don't think. Have we?
Yeah, there's our
That's the
garnets that are totally red stained with iron.
We've got a spot.
Depends on what pay dirt you're buying and from who you're buying.
I'm not looking at chat. Sorry, I didn't know what they were talking about.
The Standing Stones wants to know what's the cost of the pay dirt, and is gold added is the final stuff to pan, and you can get lucky.
Gotcha. So you probably got a Flower Gold Wizard banner you could throw up there, don't you?
Yeah, you can check out that. I think I do.
You don't get lucky after you turn 60.
You hear that, Aaron?
You don't get lucky after you turn 60? I don't know about that. I don't know. I'll have to find a new one in this case.
I feel like I'm pretty lucky.
I'm gonna leave that one.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything else either. Shove Aaron off camera.
I don't have to worry, though. I already know.
Nobody cares.
You want the guy to go around half dressed, and now get down to the real meat of the deal, boys. You don't want to play no more.
Whoop. Hold on.
Hi, Donna.
I gotta adjust here. Stepping on my cord. Hang on.
I can't read chat at all. I don't get it on my phone.
You don't?
Michael says he's only got 2 months left, damn it.
Well,
I was going to say that. Another good pay dirt is Troubled One. He sells pay dirt, and Culver as well. Culver has some pretty good dirt.
Culver's he's the #1 seller according to Miller Prospecting.
does this have,
Yeah, I saw that video.
No, that
He
don't
won
have a
the
drop.
championship.
that would explain why my gold just shot away. Thank you.
I thought I was going to get some dirt Monday, but when I got up to the river and seen what was going on at the riverbanks, it didn't take much to make me change my mind.
Ooh, look at that pretty gold. How far are you from where you do that, Curly Bill?
20 miles.
Nice.
Good Lord. I'd love to live that close.
That's way better than the trek we take.
I was in downtown Baker City.
I'm worn out when I drive down there. 4 hours on the road just takes it out of you.
Look at all that.
If I can find out who the property owners are along the Powder River that flows through here, it's only like a 10-mile drive. And Powder River is, I think it's like the third biggest gold producing one in the east side of the state. There's rivers on the west side that have more gold in them than Powder River, but Powder River is a good one here.
Nice. I've heard of that.
Is kicking your proverbial butt. You got this, girl.
But we had a wet fall.
I'll
The
go.
river rose. We had cold weather. Now the river went down, so it's thawed in the middle, and the ice is about 2 feet up above the water. When you get out the edge of that ice, it only gets to be like 1/4 inch thick. And I thought, nah, I'm not falling through the ice.
Yeah, that sounds scary.
That's about what it was. 1/4 to 1/2 inch thick where I was at this morning. But you guys will get to see it on the premiere. There's beautiful, look like ice sculptures coming out of the bedrock. And I tried to dig where I dug last year, this fractured bedrock, but the ground was just too froze. The mill excavator couldn't get through it. I was afraid I was going to break the handle up.
I didn't put that much material in here because I knew I'd.
Is it grown material?
But look at that.
That's a smile.
Holy smokes.
There you go.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. That's some shiny.
So where's my sniffer?
Georgianne, Aaron might be able to check on his phone because he's part of the Prospectors Club and let you know. She wants to know if there's any good places around Columbus, Ohio that she can look.
Around Columbus, Ohio?
Yeah, there's gold down there.
Yeah.
I was going to say, GP, when you said the driving takes it out of you, Aaron's taste of music takes it out of me on the road trips.
Okay. I gotta know what's his choice.
Oh, I'm just playing. He listens to the same as me. We're like rock, classic rock.
Grunge.
Curly Bill, are you a grunge kind of guy?
I don't even know what grunge is.
Come on. Alice in Chains, Nirvana, Soundgarden.
Bill plays the banjo. I mean, come on.
I like banjo music too. Just because you like banjo music doesn't mean you can't also like
banjo.
I don't like to hear it behind you in the woods as the sun's going down. Right?
Our favorite place to kayak that's close to us is just like a short day float. As you get about halfway through to the pickup point, way up in this tree, it says, if you can hear banjos, paddle faster. And there's a house that sits up on the hill, and the folks just sit out there and wait for people to point at it. And then they like honk this sound horn thing and celebrate that you're at it. It's funny.
All good fun, yeah.
We scared a girl off. We did a fish habitat job. We were hauling whole trees. the limbs, everything. They just fell a tree, picked it up, sat on a truck. And we hauled it up to the head of 5 Points Creek. And she was driving the other log truck. And on one of her rounds, she come up and there was a man up there with dementia. And then we kind of put 2 and 2 together and found out that he was the one that had been in our trucks that we'd left along the freeway during the night. And he took the keys to one of them. And,
Holy shit.
and he didn't know where he was. And so anyway, she said, well, you stay right here. I'm going to get Curly Bill to help you. So she runs down there where we're unloading. She said, you go up and deal with that numbskull. So I said, well, you got a shotgun? She goes, no. That's why I expect me to deal with him then. Well, anyway, when I went back up, went up and around, and he was gone. I don't know where he went. And we were pushing the deadline, so I didn't waste no time trying to track him down or anything. We'll do that after dark. So anyway, I went and got another bunch of trees and was coming back. She said, where's that guy? And I said, I don't know. But I said, I found an empty banjo case. I said, he's one of them guys that plays the banjos. She got so scared, she didn't show up to work the next day. She never come back.
And some say he's still out there to this day, right, Bill?
Day.
No, I think the forester, I think Joe found him. I think Joe was out there tipping over trees.
CareLess, that reminds me of the song Phantom 309. My dad was a truck driver, and I was born to much older parents, and he loved this guy named Red Sovine, and he sang this sad trucker song about, like a ghost truck, and that's exactly what that reminded me of. Tiny garnets.
Could be.
Slaughter Gold Blizzard still in those tiny garnets.
But yeah, I like classical rock. I like the old time country. Country now ain't country. It's something else.
No music now is good music like it used to be. There's very rare and very few music artists out there that have that older vibe.
Mega Dog says Sabotage.
Well, I was raised that we made our own music. And those that had a musical talent, they would play, and we'd, like after we got the hay in, we'd have a dance. After we worked calves, we'd have a dance. When we got wheat in, we had a dance. And
awesome.
And they would, they didn't have like that pitch perfect voices like you hear on the radio, but we had good singers. And we'd have dance. So like on JP's bar with Guido on there. And I love Guido's singing.
I've never heard him sing.
Sometimes right when they open the bar, he'll play a song that Guido wrote to open the bar with.
That's cool. Yeah, I did not know that. Look at that.
I can tell you,
single spoon.
Grease Monkey can sing. That feller can sing, man.
When my grandparents danced, they cleared the floor. They had, if I didn't know better, I'd say those two invented the waltz. Because when on a normal day, they bickered back and forth, and you'd figure about the time, and my grandparents raised me more, but about the time, the day when I'd figured I'm going to have to pick sides here pretty quick because they're feuding, and at the end of the day, they just quit. But when they got on the dance floor and they moved so gracefully together, and you didn't mess with one because you're going to have to fight the other two. That's just that's just the way it was.
So you
But
guys
they-
work hard to play hard.
Yeah, but like at the dances, and it would take a lot of cokes, and of course they were up.
Last
And
man.
there's, I think Granny died in her 60s, but they were like 60s, 70s, around in there, and it took a lot of cokes, and then and they didn't drink anymore, so it took a couple beers to get them primed.
Hey,
But when they
Steve,
got on the floor, and the other dancers saw them, everybody would stop dancing and then just gravitate out to the side, and because it was more fun watching them two dance than it was to dance themselves. It was just
that's great memories to have. I love it.
most people who teach dance today. My grandparents could go in there and make them look like they had two left feet.
Hi, Nug.
Who you got, CareLess?
Nugget. I just had Fatty Copper. Baby Cat was on earlier. This is
Yeah, I
Nug.
see that. That's a lot of cat
I
right
didn't
there.
see. I was
He is a lot of cat. This is Nuggy. I don't know where Aaron's cat is, but he looks exactly like Aaron's cat, except Aaron's cat has more gray. Sweet cat. Huh.
awesome. Our
But
dog's
we
name
were
is
outdoors and we came in for the cold and we haven't been out since. I don't even think he knows he has two brothers back at his mom's house, mom and dad's, but he probably doesn't even remember him at this point. He's living the luxury life.
Living the luxury kitty cat life.
Yep.
Alaskan Assassin Adventures. Welcome, pal.
Howdy, howdy.
You guys see that snow he got up there?
I had the Alaska Assassin because I work at a school and we cancel for a lot. I mean, like a micro amount of snow compared to what you guys got. If you guys haven't seen that picture that he posted of the school from the inside, that snow is up like halfway up the window.
Yeah, halfway up the window. It's crazy.
All you folks that get lots of snow like that probably laugh when us Midwesterners cancel school. Ooh-wee.
Yeah. Oh, that's party. That's party gold.
That is a lot of cats, Fran. Donna, that's a lot of cats. Aaron said I could have 10 goats. So they're my next animals coming up.
Victory.
I said you could have 2 goats.
You said 10.
I
We
did
compromised on 10 because
No.
I wanted 13. He said no, I wasn't allowed. So I'm
I don't
getting
know how
10
you
baby
confuse
goats.
10 with 2, but they both start with T. But
His sister's got a farm with a bunch of goats and different animals on it too.
That's awesome.
You donkey.
Have y'all ever been around them goats where you scream and they fall over?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those,
Yeah.
Carol?
Yeah, them crazy.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
They get over it fast too.
They what?
I want
It's
an
just new
alpaca.
noises. It's just new noises that them goats faint at. There was some that was next on near the haul road where we were hauling logs, and they said, "Hey, honk your horn at them goats; they'll fall over." So I went sailing past there, and I hit the Jake, or I hit the horn, and they didn't do nothing. They just looked at me, and then there's a car ahead of me that's passing another car coming at me, so I hit the Jake. As soon as I hit the Jake, they just flopped over. What's the matter with them?
Lisa says that go ahead and get your 2 goats, CareLess. You'll end up with 10.
Right?
Goats
I know
are like
that's right. Aaron's shaking his head over there.
she can have 10 goats on our BLM claim. So as soon as we get our BLM claim, she can have 10 goats.
Like I wanted alpacas, but he said no. I have to get a sugar glider instead. Nobody wants a sugar glider.
I don't even know what a sugar glider is. I thought it was just a
That's
flying
that squirrel you were showing me yesterday.
Tell me what a sugar glider is, and I'll know everything.
It's like a flying squirrel.
Oh,
All right, so
Yeah.
see, now I know everything.
It's a squirrel with wings.
Holy wow.
We don't have them here.
No.
Looks like some people have squirrels with a shotgun.
They got all kinds of weird squirrels up here in Ohio. I've never seen before.
We
Last
saw a
time
black
I was there,
squirrel.
we seen a solid black squirrel there in Ohio.
That's what they got here.
Those
I know.
actually originated down the road from me, about in between me and the donkey family. About 15 minutes from my house is where they first originated from, in Kent, Ohio.
That
They're
is
massive.
when we were in Bellevue, not Bellevue, we belong in Bellevue.
Yeah.
Belleville, down at that GPA claim, I said, I think I saw a black squirrel. And he looked at me like, are you drinking?
I said, well, I've seen white squirrels, but I ain't never seen a black squirrel.
And sure
And
enough,
Yeah,
sure
they're
enough,
black.
I sat there and looked at
They're
this.
big and black.
Yeah, it's solid black, ghost black. It's like, wow.
It's crazy. When you guys coming back up here?
we don't know for sure yet, but we want to.
Yeah, we think May.
All right.
Yep. We'll let you know 100% so we can get hooked up.
Yep, because
All right. You better not come to Ohio without telling me.
we
It's
won't
not gonna happen, man. You'll know.
look at
They don't. You just want to visit me. It's okay. You don't want to visit Aaron.
True. I only want to go see my rock queen CareLess.
You and CareLess can have.
I don't care who they want to visit. I want to visit them.
I was looking at that. Where we're down by you guys. I was looking at that Smoky Quartz. Where was that? Do you remember? You said it's down by Mama and GP.
Oh, I can't remember the. It just.
Oh, the GPAA claim?
No, it was a Smoky Quartz. Like it was filled in the creeks were filled with them giant ones. Like this lady was
in
just walking
Southeast
down
Missouri.
a creek
Yeah.
in Southeast Missouri.
Yeah, that's a little further north than what we are. We're way down south. That's a little bit further north.
That is beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Flowerville Wizard for the win.
Yeah,
Again.
it's not for
A lot to go.
It's not for them.
Woo. Whoop, whoop.
Howdy, Zachson.
Hi, Zaxxon.
Yeah.
They're gonna smile. Good job.
Awesome. All right.
You ready to show your
Please. Thank you.
So how did the kitty cats get along once you merged them?
Well, Aaron's cat still doesn't like anybody. She likes me more than she likes Aaron, and that makes him mad. But I mean, she tolerates everybody. She was pretty scared for probably the first week or so, but I mean, she's never had brothers or sisters or any animals. It's just always been her. So she's more tolerant of everybody now.
What are you chuckling
Everybody
about?
picks on the baby cat now, the poor little cat.
He got some gangsta cat going on there. Karen Forster said that sugar gliders are up there in Maine.
Really?
She
Yeah,
doesn't even like them.
Are they smaller?
I kept.
Are they like between a chipmunk and a squirrel?
That's what I
in
thought
size?
they were.
Chipmunk, but they were giant.
Yeah, I think they're like about 8 or 9 inches. They're not very big.
chipmunks. Howdy, Lisa. So, Aaron, I just got one thing to say that'll make some people mad. How about those Chiefs?
I'm over football. I saw this picture the other day. It said, it was hilarious. It said, who is everybody rooting for in the U.S.? And it had just Kansas City, the Chiefs. It had Philadelphia, just on Philadelphia. And then it said meteor strike. And the whole rest of the United States was a meteor strike.
Oh, goodness.
This didn't like
That is your war. It could have.
How about that panda shiny? That
They got a mark on it.
No. He's trying to tell me I'm drinking panning water.
Ugh.
She pre-filled the bottle with 10 ounces and put a black mark on it
It's
so she
this
could
one.
reuse it. Yeah. And she said, "Is this my water?" And I said, "Does it have a black mark on it?"
I mean, it'll just be made of gold, Mama Bird. Nothing wrong with that.
And I would have enough jet dry to last me a while. Dirt devil detected.
45.
I guess
maybe.
that's like good for the purpose because then you wouldn't have to wipe. It would just clean itself when you were done. That's terrible. I know.
I mean, we could totally be onto something right there. Curly Bill's like, I'm tapped. I don't even know what we're talking about here, man.
Yes. Well, I got
Joseph said he's
stuff like
smoking his
that coming up
prospecting
here
water.
because they have reason to believe that I may or may not have colon cancer. So I have one of them wonderful colonoscopies coming up here about the 10th of next month. So I know.
Yeah, them are so pleasant, aren't they? I'm lucky enough.
I look forward to it. But I can't have it done in November. I can go to LeGrand, but LeGrand is 9 months booked up. So I have to go to Weezer, like 70 miles from here. And after drinking that Kool-Aid, 70 miles is a long ways.
No. What did Joseph put?
Joseph said he's smoking his pan of water.
Prospecting water.
Yeah, it's prospecting water.
Bubble up.
Bill, I hope that everything goes negative and I'll send you some good vibes for
That's
sure.
right.
That's right. Keep your chin up, brother. You know, remember, MD don't stand for my decision. So you don't have to listen to what them doctors tell you all the time. Trust me, I don't listen.
Yeah, if I understand right, if they think something's in there, if it's something, they'll just take everything. They find something odd, so if something comes up positive, they've already taken it.
Oh yeah, it's hard. That's just it. They take care of it while they're in there. So
my dad had it, and he was in stage 2, and he did take chemotherapy for it, but he pulled through it fine.
Yeah.
Hey, true story. My very first, I call them old man test. My very first colonoscopy years ago. True story. So they give me a cocktail that made me loopy, and then the doctor asked me, said, "Do you want to stay awake or do you want to be put out for this?" I said, "Put me out. I don't want no recollection of none of this."
No,
At some point, though, I woke up, and I'm not kidding you. There was music on, whoosh, 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 whoosh. And I'm serious. I could hear the doctors and the nurses talking and stuff, and I'm intubated, right? And or not intubated, but I got the thing on my mouth, and I'm going, and they're like, "Oh, he's awake," and you can hear the music go down. And then they must have hit me with another thing because it was just blackout. And then they like to never woke me up. I mean, they give me so much of it the second time, whatever that was, probably for Conium. It was I was out. I mean, I was in there, and I had my buddy. I had my buddy that was to top this off was waiting on me. He was my ride because Mama Bird had to work and all.
You have to have a designated
You have to have a designated driver. So you have to put down on the sheet what their name is. So I wrote down life partner William Morgan. And seriously, that's the way they called him. Life partner William Morgan. Would you please come to life partner William Morgan? He was so embarrassed. He's no son of mine that was in the fire department and everything with me, come up through the ranks. And yeah, he was so embarrassed. He said, "Why'd you tell him that?" I was like, "I don't know. I thought it'd be funny if they actually said it." Yes, they actually said it.
I know when I had my brain surgery, they did the same thing. They keep you awake for certain brain surgeries, But they pumped me with obviously because I'm a redhead and we have to take more anesthesia. They pumped me to the maximum. And I'll tell you what, when they ask you to do all those things, like when they're up in there, you got to move your fingers or just your toes and stuff like that. It was a wild experience. I was like, am I actually moving them or am I not? Because you're so doped up. You don't know if you're feeling it or not.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a trip. I bet that was freaky. Hey, Tomcat Josh.
It has its moments. Like I said, you can hear and see everything because they only keep you in twilight so they can see if they're hitting one of your nerves or anything, that would cause a stroke. But it's more so like you feel like you're being abducted by aliens because there's all the surgery equipment around you and they strap you down to a board. And like I said, you could just move your fingers or your toes and stuff like that. Like you can't move your head, but it literally feels like you're getting abducted because of the high from all the anesthesia and then all the equipment in your face.
Crazy.
I'm getting your wrench, Nikki.
How did we advance to that point in medicine? I can remember when I was doing my clinicals, I went through cardiology cath lab, and to watch them run that up the leg, up the superior vena cava, into the brachial, into the aortic, down through your mitral valve. And then the surgeon looked at me and he said, watch this and watch the monitor. And he would barely move, and it's all done electronically, and he would barely move this thing, and it would touch one side, and the monitor, the heart would go into VFib, and then he'd touch the other side, and it would change into a junction rhythm. I'm like, are they going to die? And he was like, shh. Because, the patient was awake, and we're in a little booth talking, But yeah.
Adventures in Michigan with Lisa.
But I can tell you that was the absolute most sterile surgical room that I'd ever been in. Everything. And I mean, you even become sterilized with the UV lights that you have to go stand in, and you're all gowned up, and the nurses put the gloves on for you. You're not even allowed to glove or deglove yourself. They have to put them on. And then there's people in there that will open the doors, and for you can't touch the door. It's pretty wild.
Then the instruments, you never want to touch. There's a special person for the actual instruments they use.
That's right.
Doctors can't touch them until they use them or anything.
Yep.
Right.
When I had the heart attack, they thought they were going to put stents in me, and when they put me on the monitor, he said, "You want to see your heart?" And I said, "Yeah." I'm looking at it, and I look back to the doctor, and I said, "I want my phone." What do you want your phone for? And I said, "I want to take a picture of that." And he said, "Why is that?" And I said, "I've been married to a woman I'm still married to her now, but I've been married 38 years. My ex-wife says I ain't got a heart." And I said, "I got proof now."
That's right, Karen. Cross-contamination's bad.
Georgianne said she works in the surgery room and it's fun.
That's crazy.
I enjoyed it. I mean, being a critical care paramedic, if the anesthesiologist wasn't around, I was called into all the surgeries to intubate and do the ano part of it. I even did that on our son. They didn't have one available, and I'm like, I can do it.
Awesome, Fran. Her daughter just screamed.
Yeah, when I woke up from open heart surgery, I could hear the two nurses in there, and they were chatting away. These two blondes, and I still had the feeding tube and my breathing tube in. And I tried to talk, and I couldn't. And I tried to scream, and I couldn't. And the only thing I could do is tried to move my leg. Well, I tried to wave at them, but then that's when I realized I strapped down. I started kicking with my left leg, and I broke the restraints. And I kicked the bottom of that gurney and broke the plastic part. And right where it was riveted on through the plastic into the metal, I drove that rivet up in my heel.
Oh,
Ah,
that sounds horrible.
And it seemed like I kicked and thrashed around there for an eternity. And I heard the one lawn go, "Oh, is it time to take your tubes out?" Lady, I'm about dead.
So you were being Wild Bill, not Curly Bill.
Yeah.
I mean, does that surprise anybody? Bill is pretty wild.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me either.
I'm taming the sheep.
So CareLess, I've been hearing a lot about these gym bags. If I were to get a gym bag, what would I
Did
do?
you get your mail from us?
Not yet.
Ah. So
Okay, tell me if that's going to ruin something.
We'll probably get it in 2027, the way the mail is around here.
So you were
I don't know. They've been. It might come.
Curly Bill just got his package from us from Christmas.
Yeah. For December the 18th. Curly Bill and GS Prospecting, Jason, both got them yesterday, and we mailed them December the 18th.
I just got Prairie's Christmas card the day after you guys said you got yours from him.
Yeah.
So I put his stickers on the board yesterday. But in the gem bags, it's just a little bit of everything. I have rough, tumbled, chips, Youpers, rose quartz, volcano stones. There's a decent amount of UV stuff, some lapis, howlite. It just depends. ATC printed me up the PDFs because I wanted to print my own like cards, the identifier cards, but I can't find anybody that'll print them. So ATC was kind enough to make me a PDF with everything on it. So that way, if anybody does get a gem bag, I can also send the PDF. So that way they're not just like clueless to what they have.
Yeah. Good idea.
And I'm always getting inventory for those. So if anybody wants to buy one, just let me know. Right now, all the proceeds are going towards poly surgery. So we're going to get his tumor removed when we get back. As he's crunching food right behind the camera, having himself a snack.
We're both crunching food.
I was down all day prospecting, got home late, set the sluice up, decided to run a little bit of material, lost track of time. Long story short, I barely got supper done in time to eat before we were actually going in through the kitchen, finishing our food to come in here.
And I had a meeting and I got out of work late and it was just one of those days.
I had Aaron make me a PB&J before we started.
Can't go wrong there.
He makes the best PB&J. I don't know what it is, but the best PB&J maker. That's about all he can cook.
I gotta know because he does it a specific way. Is Aaron a jelly peanut butter or is he a peanut butter and jelly?
He's a jelly peanut butter.
No, she's tripping. I put a layer of peanut butter on mine that thick, and then I spread the jelly just like every square inch of bread has to have jelly on it. You can't like.
Yeah, the jelly has to equal the amount of peanut butter. Yeah.
Perfectly proportionate.
No. You can have more peanut butter than jelly.
I don't know, man. If you got a cold glass of milk to go with it, yeah. But it's not.
You have to have that. No, you have to have milk.
Yeah.
Milk is required.
Nice.
Want everybody to see your face?
It's emergency.
Hi. Polly. Hi, everybody. You can only see the back of my head. Oh, he's giving his mom some kisses. He's giving me some smooches.
Vision in here and try your door out. I'm gonna check Mama Bird's belly.
Oh, I've never heard of that. Jackson has a good idea. He said you just lightly toast the bread with PB&J. Makes them great in the winter. Nice.
No. Oh, that's a terrible idea.
Mary, that guy, that's just Aaron. We all know he's a dork.
I never denied that.
Mary said you're a dork.
I'm definitely a dork.
You want to be careful there, CareLess. He is one of your choices.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I keep asking if there's any returns. If I got my receipt, is there like a 90-day warranty? He says, no, you're past the expiration. So I just tell him I'll auction him off to the highest bidder, starting at like 2,800.
You just have to buy me out of your contract.
I'm waiting for him to croak, so when I get the life insurance, I can buy a mine, and y'all could come and have fun.
Score.
Right.
That's what I used to tell my wife when she'd get mad. She'd say, "You're so incredibly stupid and dumb and idiotic." And I'd say, "Well, you know, you did choose me." And I said, "It was your idea to get, I said, it was your idea to get you." I said, "You're the one that proposed to me. I didn't propose to you."
Hey, Canslaw.
Hi, Cancel.
That sounds pretty good.
That's generally when I generally had to start swooping in the chat.
Toasted.
Donna
cream
said we could barter for husbands.
Oh no. Cream cheese and jelly?
I think it sounds good.
There you go, Kerm. Kerm said I could trade him in for 2 half his age. Yes.
He said that is if he is at least over 36.
I mean, Aaron is old, so yeah, he's past 36.
Hey, you did good, Mama Bird.
Yeah. Nice. See?
Peanut butter and oatmeal. Ugh.
Yeah.
You want people half my age? That'd be like 22-year-olds.
Ain't nothing wrong with 22-year-olds.
That's creepy.
I'd just
That's
be a
creepy.
cougar.
That's creepy.
I'm more of a peanut butter and onion and tomato and bacon sandwich kind of guy.
What?
Ooh, that is a combo bill.
That is. I don't know about that.
I like to put jelly on my
So brave.
soft biscuit with cheese.
Yeah, he does put jelly on his sausage biscuit with cheese. So.
Ah, no, this combo.
So, Lisa, when you were talking about that cabbage soup, you must have triggered GP's craving because we had fried cabbage for dinner tonight.
Yes, you did. You triggered my craving. So I made a big pot of fried cabbage and pork chops, mashed potatoes and gravy,
Biscuits.
and biscuits with honey butter.
I made cabbage and noodles the other day.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Mary's putting her order in for 2 27-and-a-half-year-olds.
I just saw that. Sounds good, Mary.
2 27-and-a-half-year-olds?
That was very specific.
Do we have any 27-and-a-half-year-olds in the chat?
If we do,
Yeah. I'm now at 61. I'm 2 30-and-a-half-year-olds.
Oh, Karen, that sounds good too. Yummy, Steven.
Ooh. I cannot have avocado.
how
Mm-mm.
about 0.92, Mama Bird?
0.92 out of that flour gold wizard
Yeah.
bag. That's a win.
Holy smokes. That's a good amount of gold.
Mary said, what do you fry your cabbage in? You mean like bacon grease or what kind of pan?
Cast iron.
Cast iron.
Cabbage gotta have cast iron.
So what did you say? You don't like avocado or you can't have it?
Don't like it.
Oh, gotcha. I have
I'm
an
allergic to
avocado.
mushrooms, though. No mushrooms for me.
I would be devastated.
I always wanted to try them, but it's not worth ending up in the hospital. I only have one EpiPen.
I have a whole bunch of plants growing in my office, and somebody gave me an avocado pit, and I threw it in one of the plant things, and now it's about 18 or 20 inches high as a tree.
Nice.
I agree, Mega Dog. I got shirts older than 27. I got
Aaron
kids
has
older.
underwear older than 27.
I do not. My oldest shirt is 2003.
I said underwear. Oh, man.
That's a good amount of
Well,
gold.
around here, sometimes the beard is underwear.
Ken Slaw said, Texas Donna, who's cooking groundhog stew this weekend?
Ugh.
I like
Run
bacon.
on Long John top. Is what you should.
I never had stewed.
Long John top. That counts as underwear.
They can't see the shadow.
Nice.
Karen, that sounds pretty good. I had one of those the other day for the first time at my mom's for what holiday was it? Was it Thanksgiving or Christmas when we had those? She had that lox bagels.
0.9.
I don't know. It was either 0.92.
Yep. Pretty good job, Mama Bird.
Okay, Dorothy, you win. She said I have grandkids older than 27.
Yeah.
So, Curly Bill, didn't you say you've got kids that are in law enforcement? I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, you need some.
No, I'm trying to quit.
Yeah, my daughter is a city police with Eastland, Texas, and she's with the K-9 unit. My daughter's the Marine of the family.
That's awesome. What's her MOS?
Thank you for serving.
What's her MOS, Curly Bill? What does she do?
She was an admin, but she hated it. But they put her on a base in Chicago that was a naval base. She got in good with the Navy, so she was an MP for the Navy. And then she did her admin stuff in the morning.
Cool. Our second
Congratulations,
That's why I wore
Donna.
this medallion. The day she graduated out of boot camp, she bought me this medallion, and it says, once a Marine dad, always a Marine dad.
That's awesome.
And on the back, it says, they looked up at you as heroes. Now you can look up at them as heroes. Because at first she was buying me all this Marine hats and T-shirts and stuff, and she said, "How come you're not wearing it?" And I said, "Because I've listened to you since you joined the Marines that you got to earn this, you got to earn that." And I said, I have not earned the right to wear that shirt." And so she found this medallion that said Marine Dad, and she said, "You've earned the right to wear this." So I do.
Our son graduated as a MP at MCRD San Diego. Where was she at?
In Oregon,
Because she was a woman, they had to go to Paris Island.
All women go to Paris Island. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, when our son was in, there were females at MCRD.
Well, they weren't. They were there, but they weren't there for the.
They weren't in boot camp.
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
They were there for an MCRD, but not boot.
That's a very cute name, Donna.
She took her advanced training. I think she took her advanced training in North Carolina. And I think she went back to South Carolina to get her combat training.
Well, MCRD is Marine Corps Depot something, San Diego. What are they saying congrats about? I missed it.
Texas Donna will be a grandma tomorrow.
Oh, congratulations.
So exciting. So exciting.
We just experienced that too. It's amazing.
Yep, every time.
His name is Ezra.
Is that a kitty or a dog?
That's going to be the baby's name.
She's actually older than I am. What country you live in, Camslaw?
Aqua Donkey.
I just wonder if they got extradition papers in that country.
Donkey. We got CareLess and we got Curly Bill.
Hi, Aqua. We love the donkeys. We see them often. They're not too far. They're right down the road from us.
That was so cool. We got to hang out and prospect with Aaron, Mr. Aqua. We did not get to visit with Miss Beth yet and have not got to meet Aurora. So hopefully we'll all get together at some point up there.
See what
Aurora's my little buddy. She's my little best friend. She's really, really cool.
You see what Joseph put, CareLess?
Joseph, man, Joseph's on the wrong side of the internet right now, Joseph.
Come back to us. Oh, God.
People are going to be concerned if something happens to Joseph and they see his browsing history. I'll say that much.
Delete.
Joseph, clear the cookies.
Oh, God.
Only use your laptop around large magnets.
Right? Oh, Joseph. Oh, my goodness.
ATC didn't get much snow, but you got 3 more snowstorms coming your way. So hooray for you. You can keep that all up there, neighbor.
That's right. Hey, you know what? I love good cold weather up to January. Then I'm done with it. I'm over it. Get rid of it. Bring spring back. I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for the bass boat. I'm ready for the crappie pose. I'm ready to go snagging for the big spoonbill. Go prospecting when I don't think my freaking fingers are going to fall off and I don't have to break the eye.
Now. Yeah, Aaron makes us go out every weekend. Cold fingers, purple fingers, and all. He doesn't care.
That would be a good channel name. Cold Fingers Mining.
There you go.
Cold.
It's just going to be me with my cold finger.
Oh, that'd be, yeah.
I know I complain a lot about the heat, but the cold hurts my hands.
Well, I don't mind the cold, and I got wonderful clothing. I really do. But
you have to take it with you.
The thing is I left the house this morning with nothing but a hoodie wadded up in the back seat, and I didn't even put that in there. It was just one of the residual things in my back seat. And
residual hoodies.
Yeah, so I threw that on, and it's like, oh man, you know. And I literally pulled up to the creek, and then in my truck I kind of drove over this onto the bedrock where I got out at, and I looked up and it said 23 degrees. I'm like, oh my God. I shut the truck off and opened the door. It's like, oh no, this is going to be bad. Dug through the back seat, all I had, looking under my sluice, looking under my stuff, found that hoodie. And when I put my hoodie over and, cinch it up, it's cold. And that's, you guys will get to see me in the video.
So you're saying you were just trying to stay alive?
Oh, yeah. I was just trying. There was no way I was just going to leave. I drove, 4 hours. I was going to prospect. So I did.
If Flowerville Wizards are lurking, he's laughing.
Oh, yeah. He's like,
I live in the Northeast. So since the weather's like bingo, like in the morning, it'll be 65. In the middle of the day, there might be a snowstorm in 20. Then at lunch, it'll be like 45 with rain. And then at night, it'll be like 80 degrees. So I carry a whole garbage bag of every change of clothes I need and 2 jackets in the trunk plus 2 blankets. So can never go wrong. If anything ever happens, I have a full wardrobe of clothes in the trunk.
Right. Last night, we were laughing about this because Mama Bird said, because she knows the place where I went and we've been down there. She said, that one shelf that runs out, that bedrock that comes out, and you dig deep up underneath of it?
I was like, the place where I've got my hand all the way in.
And it's in like 4 foot of water. I said, I'm not about to get in that. I said, I guess I could take my wetsuit. And we just laughed about it because I've got really nice, thick wetsuit, for cold weather. I wish to God I'd have took my wetsuit today. I really do.
Oh, no, we lost Bill.
Bill, come back to us.
Bill, did you fall asleep? Are you getting scantily clad, Bill? You better be coming back with a surprise, Bill. Ah.
Well, I was waiting for him to come back, just snapping his suspenders.
Me too. Come on, Bill.
Hammer.
Yeah, Lisa, we're your neighbor in Ohio.
Where's the kit come with a dandy sluice fox sticker?
My favorite pan is my little sluice fox pan.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
So when we were up there, I think we actually got turned around and accidentally ended up in this place. But it was a bunch of corn stalks. It was like an art park. Do you know what I'm talking about?
And
I mean, if we talk about Ohio, that's the entire state. That's our state flower.
Our state flower is corn on the cob. That's awesome. It was like some kind of artsy park. I don't know. Hey, look at those stickers.
State flower is corn and construction barrels.
Oh goodness.
Bill got a Momo sticker.
Yeah, we thought about renting a car and driving to Ohio, and then flying from Ohio to Maine, because the plane tickets are so much cheaper.
They are.
Yeah. And,
I can catch round trip flight to Florida for I think it's like $120.
Nice.
Yeah, it was like $189 a person from round trip to Maine from Ohio, and that's a drop in the butt. We spent more than that in fuel.
All right.
That's because they want us to all get out of here. They want us all out.
Did you see what Joseph said?
Andy included the shorts.
Mary, take a video of it. Post a short.
Yeah,
I'm on my second board.
Kansas, we got beaver to spare. Big beaver, little beaver.
I almost made a very bad comment. I'm just going to stop there.
I'm good out there. I know somebody will pick it up.
It's going to be Joseph. We all know it's going to be Joseph.
That's like when they tried to give me the MRI the other day. They said, well, you got to put on our special pants we have there. And I held them up. And I said, I think these are too big. And she says, our pants here only come in one size. One size will sail any ship. It was hard changing into them pants while I was laughing.
Georgianne says, come to Ohio. It'll be like a reunion. That'd be awesome.
Joseph, I know what you're going to say, Joseph. I know you.
Joseph bites tongue.
Family channel, Joseph.
There is a little tiny town a few towns away from us, just past the town that I grew up in. And it's like a 600 town. And the main hangout place is a bar called the Shaved Beaver.
Oh.
Straight up, that's true. Missouri, buy a gun, get beer free.
There is literally a place that is here that
you can go to a shooting
buy a gun,
range.
you get free beer.
Yep, you buy a gun, you get free beer, and you can drink it right there. It's on the tap, and then go around and shoot your gun.
It's not.
Shoot, it is on tap.
No.
That's a discount if I've ever heard one.
Bacchus said, are you guys coming to the Spring Rock New Hampshire this year in May? We're going to try to get to Goose Canyon.
We're going to Byron. I don't know if we're going to drive down to New Hampshire or not. We're thinking about it, but we haven't decided 100% on it. That's why we haven't said 100% to Nutmeg Prospector yet. We would like to. I mean, and it's not that bad a drive. It's about a 4-hour drive from Byron to there. We'll just have to play it by ear and see.
Gene, you have 27 children?
What?
I think that's a lot of children, Gene.
Yeah, they know what causes that now, Gene.
I think Gene uses a speaker.
Yeah, so I know Jean. I'm going to be helping her for her 100 sub giveaway. I should probably throw that out there for you, Jean. Since she doesn't have an alternative device, we're going to do the duck races on my channel for Jean's giveaway next Wednesday.
Awesome.
Can
So
somebody
that's all Jean stuff, but then we're just going to do it from my channel. That way we could run the races, but she will be on there with me. We're going to do the together stream or whatever.
Cool. Congratulations, Jean. Zaxxon said
So
that
if you
sounds
guys haven't subbed to Jean, go sub to her channel. Make sure to get in our giveaway. She's doing lives and stuff now. She does, what did she call them? She does dumpster diving and curbside finds. And she does gold stuff. She's been doing her first gold panning on her lives.
awesome. We've been on a couple. Aquadonkey said Aurora wants to see who can build the best leprechaun trap.
Jackson says it sounds
Yeah.
rigged. It's all rigged. They're always rigged, Jackson. You know that. You're the guy that rigs most of them.
Joseph said family channel. I'm using all my mouth filters.
Joseph.
Just remember, it's a family channel, not the Adams family either.
Congratulations.
What? Are you making fun of me, Bill? Because I look like Wednesday, okay?
She just wants to wear your witch hat.
For real. I looked for one at work today, Bill. I was going to send it to you, but we don't have any at work, or else I would have got you one. Maybe I can find one on Amazon and Amazon to it, but you won't. I know you don't get the mail for like a month at a time, you told me, so.
Well, we get time anyway.
Until you get one big bulk mail? Is that what you do?
Well, I got a new mail lady because it's not the same lady, and she's younger, and I've seen her out here at 5 o'clock. I've been coming home 5 o'clock after dark, and I meet her, and I thought, holy cow, she's out pretty late. And then I'll have mail. So if I have mail, this redheaded gal, she'll come. But the gray-haired gal that lived out at Haynes, because all the carriers out here don't work for the post office; they're just contractors.
Oh, really?
So my mailbox is 3 miles from my house, and that's as far as they were able to go. And I've been here 10 years, and we put the mailbox in 10 years ago. And they said everybody just went down to the post office and got their packages. So I was still working then, and I get a notice that I'd have package, but the post office closed at 3. I thought, well, what kind of hip town is this? And so anyway, I wouldn't get mail. And so I'd ask about it. And she says, well, what the deal is? She said, this gal has the Haynes route. She does it. And she said, nobody wants to take the North Powder route or the Oregon Trail Road, the road that I live on. Because she said, you can't make a living doing the Oregon Trail route. There's not enough people here. It means you can be off the front porch here. And so she says she just comes out once a week. Well, it got to where she had her it was either her and her husband, or she had her mom and dad coming out. They just come out on Sundays or Saturdays and bring the mail.
That's crazy. Holy cow, look at that chunky cat.
Right? Nuggy.
Well, she got pretty grumpy about coming out of here because this younger gal, if you go get her, she'd probably bring mail every day if I had it.
We'll sign you up for Jelly of the Month Club. Aaron, I think, is mad I didn't sign him up for Jelly of the Month Club. I always said I was going to do that. That and I was going to shred up paper and put it in his post office box when he lived in Georgia. Send him Scholastic Book Fair flyers.
Oh, yeah.
I will say that looking forward to mail after doing the whole YouTube community thing, it is so much funner now than just looking to see what bills you got.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
Mary, that's
Yeah,
terrible.
the mail they do bring now, I just assume they didn't deliver that.
Bad Mary. Bad, bad, bad.
See what Paxton said.
Curly Bill, Zaxton says, are the 4 other people that live in that town mad too? Protest.
You can put just about the middle of that.
Oh, I scared him.
So what's that cat's name, CareLess? Copper?
The fat one is Copper. Macaroni is the baby cat. Nuggy's the outdoor cat. And Sweetie is Aaron's cat.
Got it.
Oh, Sweetie's actually over here. I might be able to show you.
That's the rookie's cat.
How do can I turn it around on here? No, I don't think I can.
Bye, CareLess.
Pop goes the weasel.
Try to turn it around.
You broke up in the middle of what you said Jackson said there, Mom Bird.
Say what?
You broke up in the middle of what you said that Jackson said.
Oh, he said, are the 4 other people that live in that town mad too? Protest.
Yeah. Well, there's more than 4.
Sure. So,
Nope, there she is.
hang on. We got to get you back up there, CareLess.
Boom.
It killed it. It completely closed everything up.
So, who wants to see a sneak peek of a Groundhog Day bag?
Sure.
We got a whole bunch of these.
Here, hold it up there. It almost gets wet. The wet stuff.
Well, everything in it's wet. It came right out of the creek.
Yeah, wait till you guys get your box for me. The one I sent trouble to, everything was sopping wet. So just a fair warning, I had to use the meat saver bags. I had to use those to package your material in it.
Nice.
It's just one pan.
Down low. And I know there's 2 scoops of material. I run it through the scoops, and then I take 2 scoops of material to fill up one of these bags. And every time that I process scoops at a time down the sluice, I weighed up the gold, counted the pieces if there wasn't enough to weigh, the tiny little micros the best I could, and wrote it down. So I have all the information per number on each bag.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
Hammer.
Ours is basically a Rochambeau. We don't know what's in it. Aaron dug it.
It's a legit Pennsylvania test pan. So it's an unsearched. It's just a test pan, unsearched. If it's got gold in it, then cool. If it doesn't, then I'm a terrible prospector.
I was gonna say that name there.
But it's just one pan. There's nothing added to it.
Well,
But it's one for you and one for Mama, so you each got one.
I've got a half a bucket done right now. It took me 2 hours to do a half a bucket. I got a half a bucket left to do. And I can say that so far, every single bag at least has got some micros in it. But there's one of the bags that I was like, maybe I should just keep this. When I cleaned the bag, it was like, this is crazy.
So like they took
And I videoed the whole thing. You guys are going to get to see this.
So like you ran yours down and you concentrated. Most people are just putting it direct into there.
Yeah, you're getting rocks and the garnets and the sands and it's straight out of the water included.
Ain't
So.
nothing concentrated. This is just literally a test pan.
Yeah, and the water's going to be muddy. Just a fair warning. So
That'll be fun. The way that me and Carl, when we set it up, was that you pull the dirt out, you process it the way you normally would. If it's a weighable amount, you write it down. If it's not, you do your best, take photographs or whatever, do your best to figure out how much is in it. And then you put it all back in there, send it off, and then see if that next person can find the amount that was in there as well. And it's kind of an empathy thing to say. And I'm going to say these are easy. These are easy bags. I haven't There's very little black sand, lots of black sands, but very little black sands. They're not bad to do at all. So everybody should be able to find everything in there. But there is some damn tiny micros in there. I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah,
Lisa's-
you're gonna be in shock when you see ours. I'll just tell you that in advance.
I can't wait. Lisa's looking at the positive. She said this late mail thing is a good thing. It's like a daily surprise.
Right? You never know. Hey, you know, the mail's this bad. I sent the Marvin Huff fundraiser, Brockton Magnet Fishing, won my bag and Mama Bird's bag. I put them together, mailed them on the 16th of January. It still shows that they're en route, but the package came back home to me today without any postage on it. And
How
I
did
took
that
it.
even happen?
I took it to the post office. I said, "What is going on here? This was mailed out on the 16th, and there's no postage on there." And they're like, "I don't know, but you've got your receipt, so we're gonna." And so that they sent it back to him for free, but still, you know, he's still waiting on it. It has been since the 16th.
It's crazy.
How does that happen? How do you get mail back and the postage has been? You know, that means somebody peeled them stickers. Have you ever tried to take one of them stickers
It's
off?
like a car tag, like when they tell you to get your car tag
Yeah.
with a razor blade because people peel it off. I had that happen to me one time.
No,
And I got pulled over from a police officer because the police station's on my road, like 9 doors down from my house. And I cried because I was young at the time. Cried my eyes out. He's like, "Well, you don't have your sticker." I'm like, "I just got my sticker." And I was at one of those hand car washes and they peeled it off while I was in the car wash.
Oh,
But he let me drive my car home, thank goodness. But he's like, "I'll let you park it. I'll let you drive it home and park it. But if I see it move," he's like, "I'm giving you an instant ticket."
wow.
So they do that.
I was gonna say, GP, about those stamps. You forgot to lick it before you stick it.
They put it on themselves. These are the priority boxes, you know, the prepaid priority boxes, and they put the labels on themselves at the post office.
Bye, Karen.
But when
Bye, Karen.
it showed back up at my house after all this time without any labels on it. And it had a sticky note on it that said that they couldn't figure out the postage on it. And I'm like, what the hell is that?
Well, I wonder what he's gonna get in the mail with the prepaid postage.
Right?
Joseph said, how many months ago did he say he was waiting on the golden surfer prospector to send me a package
Yeah, it's been a while.
from Australia? Still hasn't gotten it. We do not have good luck trying to mail to Australia.
Yeah, we
We
failed.
tried that, and it turned out to be a costly
It
mistake.
was $100 lesson. I tried to send Gazzy Buckshot Prospector 2 times. Worded it just the way Customs told me to. Did everything just that way, and both times they kept my money and sent the package back.
Well, that's a little ridiculous.
Did
Yeah.
they came back where they had opened it and gone through it?
And there was like little warning labels in there for customs and stuff that they put in there like that. So I text Gazzy and said, "Dude, I'm not sending this no more."
They did that with my stuff from ATC. I still never got it. They kept it. They kept the Upers, the pan, and everything. They just took it. They never delivered it or sent him that they weren't delivering it. They just straight up stole it.
Yeah.
We sent stickers twice to Prairie. The stickers got there both times. Both times, Customs opened it and took the Momo stickers out.
They opened my package to who was that? I think it might have been Prairie as well. They opened my package and to somebody else. They literally cut because you guys know I tape everything like with 10 pieces of tape. They cut it completely open, took out the beach glass, and then retaped it back closed to make it look like they didn't do anything. But they took out the Lake Erie beach glass.
I mean, we send brown powder in bags through the mail. What do you expect?
Right? I mean, yeah, he's got a point.
I wonder if that's like somebody's job in Customs to sniff test. If one of them goes, "Smells like almond," then you know he's done because that's what cyanide smells like.
So who did we send? I think it was Heath. We tried to send Heath a picker on a sticker and
He got the picker on
copper
the sticker,
round?
but the copper rounds they
They
had
cut it
cut it
open.
open and took it out. But they left the gold picker on a sticker.
Well, it sounds like they did that for scrap. In Ohio, that'd be a scrapper, you know, because copper's like worth a lot of money around here.
Right?
So if it's not bolted down, it's gone. It's completely gone.
There's a certain part of like when we say we're going to go to town, that's the next biggest area, you know, and that's where all the recycling and refining, whatever they're called, where you can sell your copper. And you can see a lot of crazy people riding their bikes, toting their bags of pound copper.
Yeah.
Aqua and Aaron, though, they'll take it right off the telephone pole. They'll literally build like pallets up a telephone pole and strip it right off the telephone pole and just leave their little pallet ladder there. They'll
That's
stock like
crazy.
shopping carts and a pallet on top of a shopping cart and then a milk crate, crawl up there, strip it all within a couple hours, and they're out straight to the
Crazy.
scrap heap. There was a
Crazy.
kid that I actually went to high school with that almost died because of that. He went into the factory that he thought was abandoned to steal copper, and he cut the spool, and it was live, and it electrocuted him, and he lost his arms and his legs. He almost did not make it. But I mean, you learned a hard lesson, you know, like you don't play stupid games, win stupid prizes, you know.
Absolutely. Mary said when she gets paid dirt from Canada, they label it fish tank rocks.
Yeah.
Mary's getting fish tank rocks.
There's certain labels, like certain things. I think ATC said a couple of them that he puts on them now, so that way they know for sure that it's going over. Because if not, they'll bust it right open and go right through it.
Yep. I can get pay dirt to ATC. I've done it successfully now, but I always put on it on the customs label, clean play sand with gold or sterile sand with gold. Even though it's not, you know, but that's if you put that, they let it go right through.
I just tell ATC to rent a boat and we'll drive it out to each other in the middle of the lake.
That's an amazing idea. You know what? Being a Canadian mule, you can make a lot of money doing that.
That's a very big thing in Ohio too, though. So being a gold mule, gold mule only. That's the key word. Because if not, I'm going to jail for a felony.
Oh,
There you go, Joseph. Biohazard boxes. Oh, they'd love that.
Oh boy.
yeah, the little thing that you have to click yes on and no on, you know, is there any liquids?
Fragile liquid hazardous materials.
All that. Every time they ask me that, I always looking right in the eyeball, and I'm there every day. I mean, I'm on a name-to-name basis with these people, and I look at them and go, all of that's in there. See,
My little brother's coworker, he just automatically hits no now. I told him, I was like, we're gold prospectors, so we're going to be in here sending dirt all the time. He doesn't even ask anymore. He just hits it for me.
That's awesome.
Well, I can tell you that these bags, they got actually still got water in them. I mean, I took them right out
I
of.
bet they're going to smell more like a groundhog.
Oh yeah, they're gonna smell like Missouri for sure.
Yeah, your guys' has water in it for sure, too. Troubleds actually sopped through the box that I sent him in. I had to make him another box because I picked it up and went to go leave and it melted out the corner. Yeah, exactly. I was like, well, the post office is not going to take this.
Some creek water.
Yeah, it was half of the creek.
Thanks, donkey.
I mean, there's no way to been able to. I couldn't have dried it out in time. You know, I guess could have threw it on the barbecue. Could have smoked it, and it would have smelled delicious.
It would have.
Well, Trouble taught me something the other day I didn't know. This is really smart, but he takes a cookie sheet and he puts it on the cookie sheet and puts it in the oven for like 20 or 30 minutes, and it dries it out pretty good.
Oh, man,
I've never even heard that.
I would have to
Make sure there's no mercury in it.
My dirt stinks so bad out of these creeks that we're going to. Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
What that smell like in the oven?
Oh my God. No way. Don't do it.
Or like Aaron said,
can't
mercury
we?
in it. We have a lot of steel and iron in our river. That would be great.
I mean, even in Pennsylvania where they burn all this coal, there's traces of mercury in the water sometimes.
Oh hell yeah!
I might not want to be cooking the mercury. Maybe we should tell Chris about that.
The area where I got this at today, and if I said the river, you would probably recognize the name of the river, Aaron.
No telling.
I don't mind to tell you, but you know, I'm just not going to tell you now. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
I'll take you there, and we'll have it'll blow your mind. But
All right. Well, I'm down.
the spot that we're in, or that I was in today, and I just noticed this today because they had plowed these fields since the last time and clear cut a bunch of timber. It's where the National Forest runs to. One side of the creek is National Forest and the other side's private.
I know.
And then the creek's all private. But the side where the gold's coming down on is National Forest side. And that's the big bluff side that has the bedrock, exposed bedrock coming out of it.
Yeah.
But up on the hill, I noticed a concrete building up there. And so I got to looking around to see if there was anything up there. And when I left, I drove up on that side of it, and it's an old mine. Now, all it said was trucks to mine, exit here, an old sign. So I don't know what they were mining out of there, but whatever it was, I'm quite sure that because that's where we got picked up in pieces the last time that had the mercury on them. And today, whenever I was panning, I found another little tiny piece that had a piece of mercury on it. So I'd say that whatever they were using mercury, whatever they were mining up there. But you know, all it is an old abandoned concrete rock building now that ain't got no windows, no roof, no nothing on it. But when I drove up there, there's an old steel gate that has on there that said mine trucks exit here only. And it was so old and tore up. I like to never. I mean, you had to actually get out of the truck and rub it to read what it said. So it got thinking, yeah.
I would have taken that sign, hung it up on my wall.
My wall, mind you. My wall. Look great as home decor in my house.
Where it's at, it's on National Forest now. And
Oh yeah, don't do that.
That part became National Forest. Right at the turn of the centuries when it was in 1956 is when it became the National Forest. That part of it.
The Mark Twain National Forest.
Yeah, that section is when they pulled that section in was 1956.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good old Mark Twain.
Yep.
Samuel Langhorne Clemens.
That's his real name.
I remember being
I
fascinated.
don't understand that. It's so hard to mail something to Canada when so many years I drove truck in and out of Canada. The easiest thing to do to enter in Canada is drive a truck.
Yeah.
That reminds me of this beauty I have here.
Is another story, but
Wow.
I can take whatever I wanted into Canada.
Holy
I found
shit.
that one. Yeah, somebody hit it pretty good, I'd say. And there's a nice couple rounds through it, but
Oh yeah, the one I'm talking about, it's peppered. Shotgun, 22 high-powered rounds through it.
yeah, you're not supposed to take these. Shh. But it was laying on the ground.
Self-snitching.
Look, I thought it was cool. It had bullet hole. I didn't rip it down. They shot it down. So fair game.
Yeah, go ahead and tell the Division of Wildlife that.
Force the brass plates that say witness tree on them that was put in there by the PC boys.
What sirens I hear in the distance?
Sign that said they're like a protected tree. I can't remember what it was, but those are old metal signs too. I think they're cool.
Bye, Ben. Have a good evening. Hi, Gail.
Have a good night.
You know, we've been sitting here visiting, not even looking at chat.
I'm looking. Hey, Melissa.
We probably ought to let these people get off here. Some of them haven't even eaten yet, Mom.
Right. So CareLess, we've got Curly Bill on panel. What's the one thing? I've already asked a whole bunch of questions. What do we need to know from Curly Bill about Curly Bill?
What do you sleep in?
Inquiring minds want to know.
What do you wear to bed, Bill?
You know what?
What did he say?
She wants to know what you wear for pajamas.
We're all freezing up.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Rustic says it's hit B time. Yeah, hit B's on.
Yep.
Are we frozen? Bill, can you hear us?
We're not.
I can hear you guys too.
Yeah, we can see you and hear you good.
Maybe he lost his signal.
I think Bill may have lost his signal. Yep, there goes the spinny.
Well, he didn't want to answer our question. That's the easy way out, Bill. Bill cheated.
We have to speculate.
I thought he was going to say suspenders.
Everybody put in chat what you think Curly Bill wears for pajamas.
I was going to say just suspenders too.
Yep, he's coming back. He's coming back. There he's back. All right. So the question at hand is, what do you wear to bed to go to sleep? What do you wear for your pajamas?
I ain't telling you that.
Ah,
Now
Dorothy said long john.
Megadog said Fred Flintstone jams.
Aaron said tidy whities.
Tidy whities.
Rustic Redhead says a thong.
There you go.
Oh,
No,
Daniel
no, ain't that
says
easy.
suspenders.
I was going to say second choice other than suspenders was the onesie with the butt flap. I would say that.
A union suit.
union suit.
Just your boots,
What
Bill.
kind of books do you people read?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I
prefer a good fiction. A great fiction novel, Bill. Thanks for asking. A little bit of erotica mixed in.
Little fantasy.
All my life, everybody told me to write a book, but it never makes past fiction.
Gail says, how exactly did we get here again?
Right?
I mean, that was my one question.
All right, we better get off here. Curly Bill, CareLess, thank you so much for being here. It's been
Thank
fun.
you for having me.
Have a great night. Thank you guys for it.
Bye, Bill.
We
See you, Carla.
thanks everybody for coming in. We love you guys.
Everybody go over to Hippie.
Go over to Hip B, say howdy.
We're going to rate them.
Tell them it's a no. I was gonna say tell them it was a GP raid.
It's
Tell
a
them it's
Mama Bird raid.
Bird raid. So we go over and raid the Hip B's, and we'll see you Monday. And Monday's Groundhog Day.
Woo.
So I got packages going out. CareLess has already sent some out. There's a lot of other people got packages going out. It's going to be a good time. And there's a good chance that one of yous out there listening or 15 of yous are going to get packages.
Thank you, Gail. That means a lot.
Or if anybody wants any dirt, let me know.
If you want
We'll be
gym
happy
bags,
to plan dirt too, but we like to, I'll make Aaron get some more scoops.
if you need a gym bag, get a hold of CareLess. CareLess has got good gym bags. If you can't get a hold of CareLess, get a hold of one of us, and we'll get a hold of CareLess and say, CareLess, they want to try. I want some gym bags.
All right, everybody.
Much love.
See you at Hippie.
Yep. See you at the Hippie.
Take care, guys. Stay
Bye.
safe. Monday.
Don't take no wood